wanted to ask you about an aspect of the run game, the offensive line aspect, and to me, and correct me here if I'm wrong, which I probably am. To me, I really see the offensive line's athleticism this season, and in the outside zone, I see guys out there in front of Devon Achan. I see aggression with the run game, and I asked Mike about this, and he said that this offensive line, he's been happy to see the development of this young offensive line. I'm wondering why this offensive line seems better at run blocking than the 2023 group. Which when you had Rob Hunt and Sharon Williams or Armstead, I'm sorry. Why is that the case? Am I correct in my assessment? And why is this group better than 2023, which seemed to have more raw talent?
I think this year, 23, we had some variables of we had a lot of different guys kind of moving in the lineup at different points in the season where you've seen consistency of guys being able to play together. And I think when you get the consistency on the line group, that's the big thing that allows for them to build the understanding of where guys are going to be, how they're going to fit things, how they're going to be able to play. You can play with a lot more conviction and intent just because of you get that the reps of working together. And, I think the big thing is when you look at the growth, because I think as we talked about through the season with some of the younger guys, once they start getting the reps together, the confidence to build, or kind of knowing how they want to play stuff, that's where you really start seeing cool elements really show up. And I think that's really something that they pride themselves on this year.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
David Fronis.
Hey Frank, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I for one am happy about last night's result.
I can tell because you're right behind you.
Yeah. Miami's unite.
Yes, exactly. That's
Of
why I
Florida
pictured it.
and Miami of Ohio.
I was down. I pictured Miami of Ohio. We shared in the victory together.
All right, yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah.
I guess news just came across moments ago that the team is signing Cam Miller as a quarterback. Can you detail anything that you like about him that impresses the organization about him?
Yeah, we liked him coming out of the draft. He showed great anticipation, conviction, toughness. Um, had a really good understanding of their offense. Had really good playing and timing and rhythm. So he was a guy that we came out of the draft and or through the draft process that we really liked, and uh, we're glad it kind of all worked out.
And is there any process for him this week, or it just kind of like a future type of deal, get him in the building?
It's probably more just a future situation. Getting him up to speed and all that stuff or anything would probably be fairly challenging.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks.
No problem.
Hal.
Hi, Frank. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Hal.
Hey.
Hey, you
Um,
got a friend over your shoulder that's looking like, hey, you're not paying attention to me.
yeah, believe me, she gets plenty of attention. It's never a problem. Um, I wanted to ask you about Quinn Ewers. From game one to game two for him, what did you see as the most significant changes, improvements, what have you? And what are you looking for out of him in this game coming up in New England?
I think it was a confidence really in what he was trying to do and command of the offense. Um, kind of, you look from week one to week two of whenever anyone's playing together, like you want to see growth, and you did with him with uh, being able to play with timing, being able to play through the concept. I think a great representation of that was the touchdown to Theo. Um, Really, where it's like you're seeing the defense, seeing through, realizing where the opportunity to make them pay is, and just overall this week, it's kind of continuing upon that because now it's like, hey, you have 2 weeks at home. Okay, now let's go on the road. All right, versus a very tough opponent, a division opponent, and then being able to play on schedule, playing able to play through what the defense is presenting, and lead the offense and lead your teammates.
Thank you.
Marcel.
Hey, right. Give me 1 second here. There we go.
There you
Uh,
are.
I wanted to Happy New Year. I'm going to keep in line with everybody else here, but I wanted to keep the line of
Merry
questioning.
New Year. I'll go off. I'll go off reservations. The old days.
Merry New Year. I've never actually heard that,
Happy New Year. Happy. Was that
but
trading? Is it trading places?
that's over my head.
Oh, okay. I reference too many movies sometimes.
But I'm going to stick with the Quinn Ewers strain of questioning here. You know, I asked Mike the same question a couple days ago, but how common is it for a quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback in this kind of situation, to just enter a game and let it rip, like the touchdown to Theo that you referenced a couple minutes ago, where he's looking off the corner and safety and essentially fires that no look pass downfield. Like, how common is it for a rookie in this kind of situation to just enter a game with no hesitation and rip it like that with complete confidence?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of like during my 16 years of rookie quarterback really coming in outside of when I was in Chicago, Mitchell Trubisky coming in as a rookie in like game five. So I would say that um, it's not necessarily common, but you have an expectation of like certain guys uh, that they're going to be able, the way they're going to play and the way they carry themselves and the way they prepare. So I think it's a real testament to him and everything he went about uh, with the scout team and his preparation that he was able to, really build upon the two games he's been able to play. And then I think the challenge will be now, okay, you have a game where we're operating well now. Let's go take it on the road and really challenge ourselves. So that's why this week will be a really good opportunity for him and we'll all of us together.
Thanks, Frank.
No problem.
Alan?
Good morning, Frank, and Merry New Year. I
Happy
got
New
your
Year.
reference. I got the reference,
Yeah.
and also this as well.
Yes.
I wanted to ask the same question to Craig. Which one player or two or three, however many you want to say, hopefully not too many, do you feel made the most improvement on your unit from the start of the season to right now?
Um, I think it's easy to say a lot of the offensive linemen, especially with um, the scrutiny and everything as when things weren't going very well. The way they handled their work, Pat, Jonah, Cole, all of them together, banded together and really, put their nose down, just kept working. Um, I mean, it's hard to really quantify just because it's like there's just guys that you could say some of the offensive linemen. Greg Dolchich has really done a great job this year coming in and performing. Uh, Quinn here as of late. Um, it just goes on and on. Like I couldn't really say it's just one or two. I think that collectively, when you have your backs against the wall and things got to change and you got to band together, I think that's what really emerged that I can really say is a collective group effort of grit and toughness, mental and physical, that really I think everyone prides himself on.
Quick follow-up, if I may, since you referenced Greg, what do you see as a ceiling as an NFL tight end?
Um, I don't really know because I don't really think that you could say, hey, it's going to be this or that. I think you see a guy who, um, still early in his career. When you look at guys that are under 5 years of their career, they're really learning. They're trying to find uh, how do they need to play to be at their best. I mean, yeah, clearly through his career so far, you've seen his pass game acumen and his ability to play the football in the air. And I think as far as the blocking to be a complete player of the position, you saw a lot of growth this year just because he missed a lot of time in Denver and now he's maximizing his opportunities. So I hate to put like, hey, it's going to be this or it's not. I think it's going to be really exciting to see him in the near future because I think you can feel the confidence growing in him, and that's really when good things happen.